as a therapy, have you received a formal request to arrest Malloti?
When we spoke last time, we were waiting for the South African authorities to make a formal request. And I remember, we are all part of the International Police Organization, officially known as Interpol. We are also part of SAPCO. So, recently, we have been having these extraditions where Zimbabweans who committed the offenses in South Africa, they've been surrendered to Zimbabwe after the due process of the law had been followed. Remember, we saved the Vumboni brothers, those who were involved in the EcoBank US 4 million heist. We are waiting for them to be extradited after the due processes have been followed. And in the case of Malloti, once the formal process has been conducted, I can assure you, the Zimbabwe Republic Police, even the government of Zimbabwe, will not hesitate to hand over Malloti as long the formal processes have been done. So that is the issue which is at stake. You see, but we need concrete confirmation that she indeed committed a criminal act in South Africa. Like even last week, and we've got this guy who killed his wife in South Africa, who was surrendered last week at the border, and he ran away to Zimbabwe, and the South African authorities followed the due process of the law. So we met at the border, our team met with the South African police side, and then we duly handed over this man so that he can face the due consequences of the law in South Africa. So what it entails is, people should not fool themselves and think that they can commit a crime in Zimbabwe or in South Africa or Zambia or Mozambique and then hide in any of these countries. The law is the law. Remember, there are international laws to be followed. So I think that's another area which we also want the media to assist us, to educate the Zimbabweans, to say, when you go to these other countries, behave. Honestly, they must behave. Because if they commit offenses and they think that they can run away to Zimbabwe to hide, no. Once they are identified, they will be arrested. Once the due process of the law is followed. And same applies to foreigners. When they come to Zimbabwe, they must also behave. If they commit criminal acts and think that they will get away with it, they'll be arrested. So no one is immune from arrest as long they have committed a criminal act.